Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are broadcasting from the Thomas K. McKeon Center for Creativity, and I'm your host, Corey D. Taylor. My guest today is Kaleb Wright. He goes by the White Rhino, but today he's here to show us what true strength is all about. If you want to see an amazing show and see amazing strength at work, then you come to the right place. So stay tuned because this is Up Close with Corey Taylor. Hello and welcome back, and we're here with the White Rhino himself, Kaleb Wright. Kaleb, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. How you doing, Corey?
Man, I'm doing well. Well, I'm so glad you're here on the show, and today you're going to be doing some amazing stuff. Now, I'm going to challenge you later on.
Let's do it.
Because you're part of the Strike Force, right?
Strike Force, yes, sir.
And the power team. But I want you to tell me a little bit about what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Okay, well, recently I do a lot of corporate events and stuff. I do speaking engagements for, you guys may know the Simple Simons Corporation. I've done their annual corporate party. I also speak for the FCA. I go, and then additionally, I travel with Strike Force all over the country. I mean, we just got back 2 weeks ago from doing a major just schools movement where we went into 40 schools in the San Diego area to combat bullying and really just challenging kids to go after their goals and their dreams, and that you know what, you can do it.
Wow, that's amazing, because this is what I would like our viewers to know, that you're only 23 years of age.
23 years of age, yes, sir.
And already traveling as a motivational, inspirational speaker, and you're already doing major tours around the country.
Yes, sir.
What was it like going into 40 different schools? And that was over how long?
1 week.
And so you're going into all of those schools, you're snapping bats, aluminum, license plates, all this stuff.
Everything.
What was that like on your body, man?
Man, it's exhausting, exhausting. You kind of get, in game time shape, but to do that many school assemblies, I mean, it just pushes your body to the edge. We'll bend half-inch steel bars, bend them around once, twice, and the thing is, you do a bunch of those, a little tendonitis starts to build up, and your elbows it's like they're on fire. But like I said, you build up a game time shape, and it's really an entertainment value to share a message.
Correct.
To this next generation.
Yeah, because it's definitely powerful. But I understand you've been doing this for 5 years. You're 23, and you've been doing this motivational speaking thing for 5 years. Right after you got out of high school.
Right after I got out of high school. Just a little quick story. I was a pretty big kid in high school. I went to a high school that didn't have football. So when you're a big kid, almost 300 pounds, bench pressing over 400 pounds at that age. I was like, man.
Wait a minute, right out of high school, you was benching 400 pounds with no football program?
No football program. I was bench pressing 400 pounds in high school. I actually went and tried out for a school in Kansas, a little small school for their football team. I'd never played a down of football in my life, but one of our coaches, he's in relationship with their staff there, and he said, man, I got this kid who I think you guys need to give him a shot. So I drove up to Kansas one day, tried out for this school. And they said it was really funny. He goes, all right, man, I was on the phone with him. He gives me a list of stuff I want you to do. He goes, I want you to, lift for me, run for me, jump, run some drills. I want you to do all this stuff. And I said, okay, well, I go over there. Let's drive up to Kansas.
Right.
And I do like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm on on AstroTurf, right, running. He's like, we'll start out with the 40. And, I'm booking it at about 280. I'm booking at about 280. I think I run a 5 flat in LeBron James basketball shoes on AstroTurf.
Right.
And then they said, I'm breathing. I can't even breathe. I'm dying here. And he's like, all right, we want you to go lift. I was like, okay, well, weight room's my thing. That's my thing. And I said, okay, I felt good. And, I'd been practicing a little bit. I'm about 18 years old right now, and I kind of knew what they wanted me to do. I was like, all right, well, 225, that's what they do in the pros. I'm going to, go as many as I can. I knew I could do comfortably about 34 reps at that age, at 18, right out of high school, 34 reps, 225. I was like, I got this.
34 reps, 225? 34
reps, 225.
That's more than what they do in the NFL, but go ahead.
It's close. So he goes, they kind of threw me a wrench in it. They said, well, we want to see you, because I told them I bench pressed 400 pounds, and I don't know if they really believe me. because coming out of high school, there's not a whole lot of kids doing that. But
Correct.
they're like, hey, we want to put 315 on there for you. And I was like, oh, okay, great, awesome. So I think I did maybe like 10 reps and racked it. And they looked at me and they said, okay, that's all we need to see. We want you to meet with the coach. And I said, what happened to jumping? He goes, no, that's all we need to see. And so my coach, he was sitting there and he goes, well, how does that? He kind of pulled the other coaches aside. He goes, what is that? Like what's that in comparison to your guys? And he said, that's our 315's our big, like our strongest guys max, like 1 rep max.
Wow.
And so I just, blew it away. And so the coach brought me into his office and offered me a scholarship right there. And I never played a down of football in my life. And it was an awesome opportunity. But then just, that was in May, that was in April. And in May, I got the opportunity to, do what I do now, which is go and encourage the next generation. And through, break bricks and snap baseball bats, bend bars, and blow up hot water bottles. And I just kind of fell in love with that. And so I didn't take the scholarship, and then I've been, traveling ever since.
Yeah, now this is real interesting because I know that you go by White Rhino. Where did you get that name from?
Well, Corey, I don't know if you noticed, but
no, I didn't notice.
My melanin count is not quite as high as the normal man. No, it was a few years ago. I was with one of my buddies. We were actually in line at a Chick-fil-A getting some lunch, and I was wearing a sleeveless shirt, and I tell you what, I was just gleaming. I was just bright. And he looked at me, he goes, that hurts my eyes, man. You're just a big, just white rhino.
Oh, wow.
And I laughed so hard at it, and it started off as a joke because it was so funny, but it just stuck, And then, as I do more programs, some of the things that we'll do is we'll take not 1, not 2, but 3 2x4s, and we'll tape them together. And you'll have a guy, run through those 2x4s. You'll have a 10-foot wall of ice where I've literally thrown my body through the wall of ice. So when they call you the rhino, you gotta deliver.
Right,
you gotta run through some stuff.
Right, because that's when you think about rhinos. That's the horns, and they just ram. That's their power.
Yeah,
that's how they defend themselves.
Charging.
Wow. So when you started this, like, what was that like? Like, did you ever know that this existed, or when you got that call to say, "Hey, we want you to do this"? What would take us back to that time? What was that like?
I was aware of it when I was in high school. My junior year of high school, the power team come to my school, and a guy named Michael Collins. He's a former NFL player for the Baltimore Ravens, and so these guys come into my school. I'm just like, what is this? They're big, massive guys blowing up hot water bottles, snapping baseball bats, rolling frying pans. And at that time, the frying pan was like the coolest thing to me. I was like, what is this? And I just, it was so cool to me. I'd never seen anything like it. And then, 2 years later, my friend, he's like, I do this. And one of my best friends now, and he's like, yeah, I want you to travel with me, do this. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, yeah, no, I want you to do it. It'll be awesome. And so, yeah, I was aware of it, but it just kind of come out of nowhere for me.
Wow. And so what has it been like you traveling? How many kids would you or young people would you say you've spoke to now?
Geez.
In 5 years.
In 5 years, that's, oh my goodness. Like in San Diego, we reached somewhere, I think by the time, I think the student count when the week was over was 20,000 students, and just in 1 week.
Wow.
So I would say over 5 years, oh man, I mean, close to 300,000, 500,000. I mean, it just, and I've had weeks where 40 was like the most amount I believe you could ever do, just, logistically. When we were talking about it, and planning for everything, I was like, man, 40 schools. I said, I've done 26 before. I've done 26. But 40, I said, we're going to have to get everything down in 1 week, from Monday to Friday. So that's how we did the schools. I went back to back. I was doing a crusade in Decatur, Alabama. And so I left a day early, got on the airplane on Friday, flew directly to San Diego. We started off schools, 6 a.m. that morning, and you're going till, when school's out.
Wow. So tell me a little bit, what is it all about, the Strike Force?
Well, Strike Force, man, Strike Force, I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Strikeforce was started in 1987 by a gentleman named Keith Kraft. He pastors a 10,000-member church called Elevate Life Church in Frisco, Texas right now. And, it started a few years ago, 1987, and then it kind of slowed down around 2000. Well, his son, Josh, one of my great friends, and my good friend Jeremy, we've started to take it back up. It's, we're just bringing it back. It's the perfect time to do it. You got kids who've never seen this type of thing, who've never seen, guys breaking bats, blowing up hot water bottles. A lot of kids don't know what a hot water bottle or a phone book is, and I'll tell you that's true. What is that? That's a big book.
That's true.
It is. I'm telling you. You'll like this. We'll ask kids, hey, you know what a hot water bottle is? We'll hold it up, and everybody says it's a whoopee cushion. That's what they say. Nobody knows what it is. But so we do. Back to the question. So we'll go over all over the country, and it's really about reaching the next generation. Mm-hmm. It's really about reaching the next generation of kids in schools, and just telling them that you can do what you want to do in life. Mm-hmm. Your goals, your dreams, they're achievable. You're not shut down just because, you weren't. One of the things we say is you're not born a winner or a loser. You're born a chooser. Okay. You can choose in this game called life. You're not born, when you're born, the doctor doesn't look at you and throw this one in the loser pile.
Right.
Throw this one in the winner pile. No, you can choose. You have the gift of choice in your life. And that's really what it's about. I'm so grateful to be able to encourage the next generation. And just, it's a dream come true.
Now, when you say that you not only do you talk to young people, but you go to corporations and you talk to them as well. So with you being so young, and I know they probably don't ask your age, but with you being so young, what is the effect that you have on adults when you go speak? Because it sounds like you're giving some real positive stuff, but what's your effect you have on them?
Man, I think it's so well received, honestly, because I don't look like a normal person. I kind of have that geez, how many steroids is he on? Which 100% drug free, I promise. The only drugs I'm on is whatever they put in Swiss rolls and Dr. Pepper, which I don't know what they're putting in there these days. That's just my favorite. That's my thing.
Wait. You said Swiss rolls and Dr. Pepper.
Oh my goodness, that's
so you don't do traditional bodybuilding stuff?
No, I actually don't take any supplements at all.
Wow.
I may take some, have a protein shake here and there, but as far as a regimen of supplementation, like your protein, your creatine, your glutamine, stuff like that, I should take it, but I just don't. It's never, I got so big so quickly just by, just doing what I do, sticking with what I know, lifting weights. I would do, when I was in high school, 3 hours a day in the gym every day.
Oh, wow.
And so hard work takes over in places like that, and things like that.
And I get that because my son, he plays football. He's over at the University of Tulsa, and he plays football. And I remember when he was younger, because I used to actually be into bodybuilding and weightlifting and stuff like that, and I took all of those supplements. Yeah. But when it came to my son, I was like, look, you're not going to be taking all of that stuff. You're going to do it all naturally. And what I've seen, and I guess you understand this too, is that because he has been natural this whole time, people find it hard to believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
He benches close to 400 pounds, and he's only 19, and people
Wow.
find it hard to believe that. They're like, yeah, you got to be taking something. He's like, no, it's just natural. So when you have been out there, how much blowback do you get from people thinking that you're on steroids? They like, yeah, sure, you're ripping books and stuff.
That's really one of the first things we address right out the gate. I mean, honestly, we're all drug tested. Everybody is on the team. So we kind of stop that before it comes, because we just address it right away.
Wow.
It's just one of those things. You want to have your reputation and your character as good as it can be,
Yeah. And so when you are out there and people are saying, do people ever question though, because earlier prior to the show, and we're going to get into this here a little bit later in the show, those are not make-believe objects. The bat is not pre-cracked, the books are not pre-torn. You're literally going to tear these things in holistic form. And I remember prior to the show, but I'm going to do it on camera because I wore my strong-looking shirt today.
You got to look good today. Looking swole, busting out of the shirt. How was the button in that shirt? Thought he was a mortal man.
And so I actually was trying to rip the stuff, and it's actually legitimate stuff. So what I want to do right now let's go ahead and take a break, and then when we come back, we're gonna have you do some of the stuff, and I'm
Absolutely.
gonna challenge you because I think I could probably do something.
You got to bring it. You got to come with it.
All right, let's do it. All right, welcome back. We're on break, but we want to get to the White Rhino, Kaleb, tearing up, breaking stuff. But you know me, I got to try it out first. So, Kaleb, what we got first?
I got you a 1,000-page phone book. It's Tulsa area phone book.
Nothing.
I might order it. You want pizza?
No.
Or something? You sure? I'm gonna try and rip this, but before I do, I want you to, take a look at that, and I want you to give it a shot. Like,
Okay,
I mean, just
I'm doing it right.
yeah, you doing it right. Yeah, just anytime you're ready, go ahead. Yeah. You gonna do,
I'm not.
Are you
really,
gonna do it?
I'm working on it, man.
Corey, you wrinkled the front page, man. Congratulations. I tell you what, that's impressive.
I was trying.
Last week I had an 80-year-old grandmother do the same thing. It was impressive. I can't believe it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and rip this down the middle like one sheet of paper. I got another thing I want you to try.
Okay.
Frying pan. Yeah, I love frying pans.
All right.
You know-
What's the secret? Like,
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna try and what I'm not gonna do is I'm gonna try and do it like this. Okay, just like
Okay.
this. So I want you just to push on it, make sure that's real. Just any time you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you, maybe I'm buying too good of stuff. I don't really know. You're a big guy. You look good.
Don't let the face fool you.
You look good now. And then I've got a steel horseshoe.
Okay,
Now this is actually, it looks a little funky because it's not cut. So it's in its raw stage. It's not cut to the
So I'm
horseshoe.
supposed to do what?
Just pull it apart, bend it anytime you're ready. Just push on it.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna do something a little special with that later. And
Right.
whoa.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can do this.
And then this is an aluminum baseball bat. You know, we were featured on ESPN Z60 one time where we break wooden baseball bats. Okay. But they say it takes about 425 pounds of pressure to snap a wooden baseball bat. But I have an aluminum bat. And I want you just to, just place that on your leg and just push down anytime you're ready.
Look, dude, I'm ready.
You know, you gotta,
I'm doing it.
loosen up maybe. Do a little.
No, I'm
do
gonna
some
get it.
stretches.
Okay.
Okay, don't hurt yourself now. I can't have that on my
Okay.
conscience.
Okay.
I can't have that on my conscience.
All right. So it's obvious I can't do it. So let me see you do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off. This is a 1/2-inch steel bar, cold rolled steel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this in my teeth. I'm gonna bend it around. So you ready? You ready to see it? And then I'll cross it up just like that. So I'll hand you that, and then I'll move on to the phone book. Now you got it. I know you got it. So I'm gonna try it one more time here. Loosen it up for me. So there's 1,000 pages. One sheet of paper, and then what I'm gonna do.
Crazy.
You got this steel frying pan for me, so I'm gonna. Roll it up like the shape of. I'm gonna try and take that back to Walmart later. See if they'll, honor the return policy. And then, if that wasn't enough, I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm an Oklahoma up close. All right. You know what? I'm gonna bring it. Here we go.
That's why they call him the Rhino.
So I'll hand you that.
He just
What else we got? What else we got? We got a.
I want to see you break one of them bats.
You want to see me break one of these bats?
I'm going to see you break that aluminum
You know what?
bat,
I'm going to
too.
do this here. I'm going to try and snap this. Is my wire?
You good.
Let me get
you
that.
good.
I'm going to place this behind my back. Try and break this over my spine. I'll hand you that. And then, if that wasn't enough, we got this right here. I'm just going to work for you guys today.
I see. I know.
So-
now, I know you're not getting ready to unbend that. 'Cause I just tried it.
Here we go. You
It's
ready?
not
You
gonna
want to watch
work.
this?
Yeah.
And then, some people make balloon animals. I don't make balloon animals. I take horseshoes and turn them into hearts. That's what I do. And then finally,
Hold on. It ain't even that hard.
so we'll close off with the aluminum bat.
Watch what he do, and then we'll.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay, listen. Don't try this at home. What you just saw, he's doing this stuff for real. I would just hate to see you in the alley and make you mad, because you look like you probably could snap a human limb. I'm still trying to get this horseshoe, but we gonna get back to the interview because this ain't working right now. I'm trying to get this. All right, welcome back, and we're still here with the White Rhino, Kaleb Wright, but we just had some awesome stuff happen. So, snapping bats. Like, what is your secret to snapping those bats?
Coming with it. Just coming with it. Bring it. My secret's being 280 pounds and dropping every bit I have on it.
Yeah, but I really want to be serious now, because, like, when I'm in the gym, and I go to the gym regularly, there are guys that are not that strong that can do the type of stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I was asking you, like, what's the secret or whatever, because, like, when I was trying to do the bat thing, the bat, like, I can't snap that bat, and then you turn around and snap it. So, kind of what gives?
Man, it's just I don't really know how to answer that question. It's just coming with it, honestly. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years. It's it's muscle memory. Like, I could break. I break some of the hardest bats there are. When there's guys on the team who, I mean, believe me, there's stuff that we have. Live programs. Everything we have is real and legit. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been on stage, going to break a stack of concrete, and it doesn't break. Or you have a baseball bat. You have one of the guys has a baseball bat, and he's getting on it. I mean, he's trying his hardest, and it just don't go. I mean, and that's just one of the things. You just got to keep going, give it everything you got.
So what is the message? Because when you all can't break something, or, because if this is the draw for you all to show strength and break things, what is the message when you can't break something?
Okay, when there's a team member who he fails on something, when he fails on a baseball bat, if he fails on a license plate, you know what you are? You're a team. You're a team. I might not be able to do something, but a turnover my teammate might be able to. So we all rally behind the team aspect. And you know what? Hey, he's going to come to my aid because he's my friend. And it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the message here. And we're going to give it everything we got. And so, we'll bring in a team member. A team member does it. Wow.
So I understand this. A couple of years ago, you set a world record.
I did. Last year, I was able to set a world record. It was a brand new world record. And I snapped 5 baseball bats, rolled 5 frying pans, and I ripped 5 phone books in 1 minute and 12 seconds. It was incredible.
Are you serious?
I'm positive. It's all recorded. It was live on the news.
Yeah, and I seen the snippet of it, but again, like I said, prior to you coming, I was like, yeah, he's got to have, and as we just saw you do your thing, but I was like, yeah, he's got to have, like, the phone book has to be a little ripped, and I know it's not.
Everything has to be legit. Everything has to be like the baseball bats are the major league standards.
So where is the record held at now? Like, where did you, like, what was that all about?
Okay, where's
like you have like Guinness?
Okay, it was. I tried to go through Guinness, but when I come up with the idea, it was like a month before the fair, and I wanted to do it at the fair. I was trying to promote one of my good friends' booth. He has a Saturday flea market, and so he had a booth there, and I was like, man, let's do something good for it, and so we did it, and put it together, and I tried to go through Guinness, but it's like a 12-week process through Guinness. I mean, you've got to do all kinds of stuff. It's just so long. I didn't have enough time. But then there's another one called Record Holders Republic that's run out of New York, and so I was able to reach out to them, and we fast-tracked it and was able to get it done.
Wow. So since you've been traveling and everything, what has been the most amazing moment for you?
The most amazing moment for me, is honestly when I'm in an elementary school, and you see a kid, he's a little guy, and he says, and we ask guys, what's your goal? What's your dream in life? What do you want to do? And when a guy looks at me, he says, I want to do what you do.
Really?
That's the most, like, that just touches me, man. I'm 6'1", 285 pounds, bench press over 520 pounds, and that just melts my heart, man. Like, that gets me.
Do you tell him he better eat them Wheaties?
I tell him Swiss rolls and Dr. Pepper.
Swiss roll. Look, and that still baffles me because it's like you're like a freak of nature, because everybody that I see that, I know there's a difference between aesthetic building and then the power lifters.
Yeah.
And anytime I see power lifters, they're the strongest in like any type of shaping of the physique, but they don't have the same regimen as like the bodybuilders.
No, I mean, bodybuilders are, aesthetic. You know, you got your power lifters, and I view myself as a power bodybuilder where I just merge both worlds. Like, cause I do want to get big, but I want to get strong. Like I want it to be functional. I want to have a lot of strength with it. You know, like, you know, deadlift a lot, squat a lot, bench press a lot, while looking big too.
So, with all that you have been doing, was this your lifelong dream? Because my question is, what's next for you?
Man, I'm living my dream. I don't know what's next for me. I love to entertain. I love entertainment, and I love just you know, I love the platform that it gives me to be able to encourage the next generation. So you know, whatever the Lord has in store for my life.
Yeah, and so I'm just impressed, man, and I'm amazed with all that everybody's done. So, what are some of the bigger name people that you have had the opportunity to share the stage with when you're doing this?
Oh, some of the bigger name people that I've had the opportunity to share the stage with. You know, I've shared the stage with a lot of NFL guys. One of the gentlemen that I used to be on stage with, he had the unofficial NFL bench press record.
Wow.
He did 225 for 54 reps, if I recall. In addition to that, man, I've been able to see, you know, been around stages, share the stage as well. I don't know if this counts as sharing the stage with somebody, but I was able to do a halftime show at the Oklahoma City Thunder game, which was incredible.
You don't think that counts?
I don't know. I'm not Kevin Durant, which actually that's a bad word. I apologize. Russell Westbrook, my best friend, Russell Westbrook, who I just love. If you're watching, I love you, man. You saved my day. But man, that was a great opportunity to be able to do that. 18,000 people. I mean, it was crazy. I lifted a 300-pound telephone pole up over my head, and yeah. So I've had some great opportunities.
Wow. So Kaleb, this show, Up Close with Corey Taylor, it's all about helping people to know what it would take for them to go on to be successful. In about 30 seconds, what would you say it would take for someone to be successful?
Man, never quit. Don't allow where you are right now determine where you're going to be tomorrow.
Wow. Kaleb Wright.
Hey, I appreciate
nice
you. Thank you so much.
And, hey, be easy, man. All right.
You too. Good to be here.
I hope you've enjoyed our show today. I would like to thank my guest, Kaleb Wright, for joining us. Think about this. Change is inevitable, but your attitude towards that change, it is always optional. Until next time, keep looking forward.